About time these guys who have become a huge part of pop culture have got their own movie. I feel like they've earned it. Now we need a spin-off movie of that creepy little dog. I'm just saying. Okay, so Minions. So Minions is a spin-off prequel movie of the Despicable Me franchise, and it revolves around, you guessed it, the Minions. And the Minions, who have been around since the beginning of time, have gone through millenniums of trying to find a new master to serve, but sadly, they just keep killing off every single one of them. After a while of hopelessness, a group of three by the name of Kevin, Bob, and Stuart set out to New York City to find their new master. From there, they meet the villainous Scarlet Overkill, in which she hires these three to steal the crown of Queen Elizabeth. At first, I wasn't too fond of the Minions movie, cause let's face it, their whole language consists of banana, ba 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 ba, and just straight gibberish. Just the concept of a Minions movie, I was like, this is gonna be a train wreck and a half, but then the trailers came out. That's when I started to go along with the idea that this could actually work as a fun kids movie, and after seeing Minions, I was right. It's a fun kids movie in which parents should take their children to see. There's a few things this movie does well that both parents and kids will enjoy, and that is the entire animation and feel of Minions. Not one bit looked cheesy or it needed to be polished up. Every scene of the Minion world had its signature feel that truly felt original. It wasn't like the best looking animation to ever come out, but you will acknowledge the fact that the animation team really put their hearts into it. The voice acting in the movie was good also. Sandra Bullock as Scarlet Overkill, John Hamm, Michael Keaton, they were all terrific in their voice acting. Out of all the human characters, it was Scarlet Overkill that stole the show, since besides all the Minions who are the main stars of the film, she may be your favorite character. For a kids movie, it was a good balance of what she does that describes her as a master villain. Obviously, you can't go over the top, but she was just at the right level. I wasn't expecting Hannibal Lecter status from Scarlet Overkill. I mean, she does a few things where you buy the fact that she is evil. And Minions surprisingly do a lot of things that animations today are afraid to do, and that is go past the boundaries of what kids movies should be. Some scenes they showed people getting killed, they're drinking, there's innuendos that only adults will get. Those were the moments I laughed the most. Little Johnny and Susie won't get some of the 60s references this movie throws at you. Those are the moments that the parents will enjoy. Now the Minions as characters can be a positive and negative for some, since most of their comedy does revolve around slapstick and rubbish language. I thought overall they were just okay, and that's kind of a problem for a movie about the Minions called The Minions. You see all of them performing slapstick comedy, which I admit I chuckled in some scenes. I wasn't laughing out loud, but it did give me a good laugh. It met some of my expectations, and I dug the fact that this movie focuses on the Minions. However, that's not always a positive thing. There's quite a lot of scenes that really felt out of place, and I was like, why the heck did they put that there? There's a part in the movie where Scarlet Overkill assigns them the task that she wants them to fulfill, and during their mission, they come across trouble, and then all of a sudden, they break out in song and dance. And it led to dudes taking off their clothes and smacking each other's butts. It was so out of place. I asked myself, where was the heart that the Despicable Me movies once had? I look at them both now and they still hold up as fun family movies that even adults will understand the message it's trying to bring across. But since the Minions aren't necessarily human characters, you really have no emotional attachment to the Minions. Sure, they're fun to watch and funny at times, but you don't get attached to them by the end of this movie. And they were the best parts of the two Despicable Me movies, and them having their own standalone movie, it just wasn't that effective. Because after a while, hearing all the banana and it gets annoying after a while. Kids around me in the theater were busting up. They thought it was the greatest movie they have ever seen, so Minions excels in it being a kids movie. Brings it down a bit, since parents are the ones that are taking their kids to see Minions, there's not a lot of material that parents will enjoy. They are basically there for the kids, and if you take your son slash daughter to go see this, I hope you get something special from your husband slash wife later that night, because everybody knows that you have earned it. Because in the end, Minions was a good kids movie, but it doesn't excel as an overall family movie. However, the animation and voice acting was good, and it was nice to see some adult humor in it. But listening to the Minions do their banana talk for 90 minutes, it does get annoying after a while. Because I say, if you have kids and you want to take them, see it at the matinee price, but if it's just you alone, wait till the red box on this one. Just be sure to get that special present from your spouse. Alright, so Minions, have you seen it and what did you think about it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment below. And as always, there's a link for my Twitter and my Facebook below as well. Keep in contact with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, but in the meantime, I have to get going to do Minion things. I can't think of one right now. Banana!